want to welcome everybody to our student engagement COVID-19 survival bag distribution. This is being held by the Hampton Roads Alumni Chapter from Virginia Union. Being from Chesapeake myself, I can see why they want to bless the students from the 757. We're going to have a prayer of blessing coming up just now, but I want to thank Mr. Riddick and the rest of the alumni for this opportunity to serve and bless the students. It's been great partnering with you and working together, and really appreciate it. So without that, we're going to have, or without further ado, we'll have Jocelyn Young come and do our prayer for us. Good afternoon. Let us pray. God, we thank you today for this gathering at Virginia Union University that has continued to serve your people since 1865. Lord, we thank you for these hallowed grounds. That is a testament to your glory for sustaining it through the years to educate and care for our ancestors and the current generation. Today we are here because of your goodness to bless the student body. Father, we thank you that you watch over them and care for them daily. Lord, protect them during this pandemic. Thank you for your grace and your mercy and your angels that hover over our grounds. We lift this humble offering to you, that it will be accepted and used to protect the students as you protect them in the spirit from all hurt, harm, and danger. Lord, we thank you and bless you for your sacrifice and your compassion through Jesus Christ, your Son. So it's in the strong name of Jesus and that I pray. Amen.
Good afternoon. My name is Dennis Riddick, and I'm the president of the Mary Red Nelson Hampton Roads Alumni Chapter. And I want to take this opportunity to welcome the students from the Hampton Roads area. Many of the students on campus today, I asked them did they know anybody from Hampton Roads. I think y'all know it as 757. That's Norfolk, Portsmouth, Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, Hampton, and Suffolk. First, I would like to talk about the presentation of these bags today, the COVID-19 Survivor Tote Bags. Part of our goal today was to lift up our engagement committee. Our engagement committee was trying to find a project that we could do to connect to the students of Virginia Union from the 757 area. Our committee chairperson is Dr. Catherine Everett. She's not here today because of a schedule conflict. And she said, let's do something for the students from Hampton Roads to let them know that we're out here and let them know that we care about them. We had planned this way before the pandemic, but when the pandemic came, it slowed us down. But we're here today, we're on campus. We want to let y'all know that from the 757, we care about you all, we're following you all, we're tracking you all. And one way to engage you all is to also do mentorship. I talked to Dean Mayers this week, I think it was maybe a Monday or Tuesday, and our bylaws say that we have to have 5 members to be a part of the mentorship. Well, I'm proud to announce that the Hampton Roads Alumni Chapter, Mary Red Nelson, submitted 7 names to him that are actively interested in being a mentor. So without further ado, I'm going to also introduce one component of our chapter to be here today. I'm a 3rd generation Unionite, and this person is coming also is a 3rd generation Unionite. And he's going to be talking about Panther Pride and Panther Connection. It is James A. Overton. And I'd also like to acknowledge our national president that's here. Let's give her a round of applause, President White. And also I thank the university for having us here. And we're going to be here at 3:30 today giving out these bags. And the students that you know, please call and let them know that we're here. And you can also, I want to thank Ms. Spence that we have partnered with the Student Experience Coordinator. This is the first time we've ever done anything like this, and we will continue to partner with Virginia Union University. Thank you.
How's everybody? And I'm gonna be brief. I'm gonna be here talking a little bit about the pride. I was James Overton, Slim when I was here. Everybody called me Slim. Played a little basketball, and it was during the 70s. And as far as the pride, I came here during the 70s with pride. It was during the time when the Black Power movement was starting. So I thought I knew everything about pride until I got here at Virginia Union University. And it was mandated for us to take certain subjects, regardless of your major, history, religion. And I found out a lot more about the contributions that we made as a race to this country, to the building of this country, which is still a lot more pride in me. And then you couple that with just being here on campus and being a part of this union family, the pride just continued to grow. And what we try to do here now is create connectivity, especially with our alums, but we are coming on campus now to sort of bridge that gap between the alums and the existing students. So we're here for you, and we are on, well, I'll say Facebook, but we are transitioning to also Instagram and maybe TikTok, so we can reach, more of a younger alum crowd. So we're glad that you came here today, and like you said, we'll be here to 3:30, giving out the bags, and I'll be glad to talk to some of you guys. I want to know what's going on campus now, creating that connectivity. Thank you very much.
At this time, we will hear remarks by Dr. Lucas. Please give him a round of applause, followed by remarks from our National Alumni President.
Good to see you, Slim. I guess I get the honor to introduce President White. You know, man. Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
We're so excited to have the support of the Hampton Roads Alumni Chapter, President Rose chapter to come and support you students. I know it is a very important time of the year. The seasons are changing. Time will fall back on Sunday. But I think it's more and more important that the alumni chapters are creating the circle of support that we all talk about. Yes, I know. All of you will come down, you will see, you will hear this. All the students will be walking through according to the day. But President White started out her tenure talking about the need for the university to come together, for alum to provide critical support to students that they so often need. She talked about raising money, about us being best in class, about us doing everything we can to represent the excellence of who we are. I'm standing back there with her as a president to president, and also with President Riddick, saying that we can emulate for each and every one of you students the support that you need to become a successful alum. And that begins with little bags and tokens of love that are in this, if you will, COVID-19 support. One thing we all know is the hardest thing to ever do is to remember what it was like to be a student. As we get older, the one thing we often try to do is to live life through the eyes of our experiences. But we know when it comes to higher education, we can't. We know that each and every one of you students struggle in many different ways. Some, you can escape that struggle through laughter, through friends, through sports, through athletics, band, through song, through your studies, even an occasional trip home. But we know others need more than just that, because sometimes your rooms are not the best. Sometimes it's hard to get people to respond to the help that you need. Other times, home is not a place that gives you the safety and the support that you need. And so in those times, in these black bags, you have a little token of love, a sign that the Alumni Association really does care about you and partners with the university to ensure that you have what you need. Today, it's these bags. Tomorrow, it's a token of love and support. It's an internship, it's a job, it's a hand up. It's $20, $30, $40, $50 in your hand. It's a scholarship when you least expect it. It's seeing you at a home game, homecoming, somewhere else. And because you wear the pride of the brand, alumni begin to support you. It is not our intent that you understand the power of alum only when you join the association yourself upon your graduation, but that you really experience the excitement, the joy, the power, the support that alumni chapters can give you even while you're matriculating. My hope that you don't forget this, that you get a contact number, that you get information, that you share, that you connect, and that you allow the relationship that's in this black bag to begin to grow as a seed into maybe a mentoring relationship. Maybe they become a sponsor. Maybe one of the people in this room or in the chapter and in the association at large becomes somebody you can count on to inspire you, to maybe give you a little advice. More importantly, cash app you when necessary. That's the goal today. Cash app, Venmo. You want PayPal. You want somebody to support you through the hardest moments of your life. And to help you understand why, yeah, it might be difficult today, but it's all going to be worth it at the end. Thank you for allowing me to speak. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to present and introduce to you the president of the National Alumni Association of Virginia University, trustee, Mrs. Dr. Trustee Angie White. She's an accountant by trade, but more importantly, she's passionate, she's committed, and she's deeply concerned about making sure that the agenda to support Virginia Union to become best in class is actualized. Without further ado, I introduce to you Miss President Angie White.
Thank you for that introduction. Ooh. Thank you, everyone. I'm so happy to see you here. 757, I'm from the 313, I'm from Detroit. But the fact that you're here, the fact that the Hampton Roads, the Mary Red Nelson Hampton Roads chapter has put on this great event for students to give you these COVID-19 bags, that just shows a lot of commitment from their chapter. And like Dr. Lucas said, my desire is to really be out here in the forefront and help students, talk to students way before it's time for you to become an alum. We want to know what your thoughts are, and it's really been great because a lot of students have been reaching out to me and emailing me and texting me and getting me on Facebook. Now some of you, I'm trying to figure out how they got my phone number, but I'm happy that you are even, encouraged enough to respond to me. But this event today, I'm so thankful for this alumni chapter because this is an awesome endeavor for them to partake in, and I'm glad that they've reached out and they're reaching out to you, and hopefully that this is something that you enjoy, that you tell others about, because we want to make sure that you are fully engaged and that we are here to help you. That is what the goal is. It's not for us to be here to tell you what to do, but also to assist you in doing things. Whatever you need, whatever you may need. I was just talking to Miss VUU about some things that they may need. Like I tell Dean Brock, reach out to us. That's what we're here for. We're here to support you. We're not just the alums and just around. Whenever you need something, reach out to us and we will be there. I'm not just one of those people who talk about it. I'm really about it. I really am. So I just want you to enjoy and take in stride what the Mary Red Nelson Hampton Roads chapter has done today, and let others know. Because I know that the students have schedules, I know that they're out there, but we really need you to check your emails. We need you to check your VUU emails. We need you to not just check your personal emails, because there are some events that we want to put on right here at the university with the students, and we really need you to be engaged, and we really want you to participate. We had great participation at the student cookout, but we want even more students as we work together as alums to bring you other activities. We want your input. I want your input as president of the association. My email is very easy, president@vuunaa.org. 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 Use it. Students use it on a regular. Use it. That's what we're here for. We want to make sure that it's not just the Hampton Roads chapter that's here to support you. We have other chapters. We have 15 chapters that are available and willing to assist. But we have to know what your needs are. So when we're reaching out, when you reach out to us, we'll reach right back out to you and support you. That is the goal. Excellence is what I ran on, actually, when I ran for the position of president. And it's reimagining excellence for a new VUUNAA. We want VUU to be best in class. We want you to be best in class. Hampton Roads is already proving that they are best in class. So we want you to participate with the university. We want you to participate with the alums. Let us know what your needs are. We are here for you. Thank you so much for coming out to support this event today. Please make sure you let others know that are from the 757. So they're, like they said, they'll be here to 3:30. Please make sure you let others know, because they don't want to take these bags home. We want to make sure they're distributed, okay?
So thank you so much for coming out today.
Thank you for those remarks, and thank you to the President for his remarks. On behalf of the Mary Red Nelson, we support our National Alumni President, and the first bag will be given to you, President White. On behalf of our Alumni Association, Mary Red Nelson. One of the things that you will find in the envelope, Dr. Ellison was the retired emeritus president of Virginia Union. He was the first African-American president of Virginia Union. And in my freshman year, I asked Dr. Ellison what advice would he give us as a student. And in this card right here is a quote from Dr. Ellison. It says, "Don't allow your problems to become bigger than your goals." Once you get this in your envelope, staple it somewhere or tape it somewhere in your room, but never forget this. When you're at Virginia Union, never let your problems be bigger than your goals. This is the conclusion of our presentation. If you all will line up those students from the 757, we have registration over here. You just get the bag. All we're asking for your name, your email address, and your telephone number, and we want you to enjoy these bags. Thank you for coming out. Give yourself a hand.
Okay, everybody, this is Slim from the Slim Nation. I'm here on the campus of Virginia Union University, and we are here as an alumni association, to pass out COVID-19 relief bags for the students from the 757. And we have them here lined up here, students from the 757, just coming out of those classrooms doing the hard work. Is that why you sleepy, brother? I know it's tough sometimes, but it's all good. It'll be good in the wash. Thank you. And they are here, of course, to collect the bags, and hopefully they will give us their email so we can make that connect with them, and make sure that they are still part of the Virginia Union path of pride. And you see the first bag being given out to the student. And I'm down here in Henderson Center, where I spend a lot of time. Not in the card room, not playing cards, but this is where the dining room is upstairs. And this was the main hub of all the activities when I was here at the Virginia Union. And you can see on the wall they have prominent people who attended Virginia Union. We have Doug Wilder, who was the first African-American mayor, and we have Dr. Cora Marriott, Deputy Director of Sounds Foundation. Dr. Frank Roy, he was chairman of the board and a member of the Board of Trustees for 30 years. And next to him, Miss Eva Roberta Close, teacher and missionary in Africa. You all know the history. Reverend Dr. Y.T. Walker, he was an alum of Virginia Union. As a matter of fact, when I was here in the 70s, I was here with his son, Robert Walker. And Dwight Jones, elected mayor of Richmond, 2009. And here's a lot of people know about, a lot of people don't know about, as far as attending Union, is Admiral Samuel Grady Jr., first African American in the U.S. And we have here Dr. Adam Clayton Powell, Reverend Dr. Adam Clayton Powell, Reverend Dr. John Peters, and we ended up with Dr. Rosalind Brock. Dr. Rosalind Brock, who was the chairman of the board, chairman of NAAC Board of Directors. Made national news, made history, and straight from VUU. So I hope everybody supports their university, their alums. That's what it's all about. They need our assistance in any way possible financially. But this happens to be something we're doing to help with the COVID situation that we're in right now. And students that are on campus that might need some of these things. I'll show you what we have over here. Pretty much a sample. Got you on camera. You don't have any warrants or anything, do you? Okay. They won't be coming looking for you.
I hope not.
Okay. Can I ask you a few questions on camera? Okay. All right. Are you attending university?
I don't.
You don't? You
I
work
am the
here?
operations manager for student affairs.
Oh, okay. You look like a student. So
I know. I graduated years ago.
You get it all the time.
Yes.
So you work here, operations manager. So how is it? How has it been? And how long have you been here?
I actually have not been working here but for like 2.5 months. I just got into this department. I work closely with Ms. Spencer with like projects and stuff like this. And this is one that she really cared about, putting it out for the students because there's a lot of students that have needs.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of students that have needs that they can't really get while they're on campus. So this is like really helpful.
So it's important for all the alumni. You have a chapter up in Maryland, D.C.,
Okay.
and all over. So it's important for us to really
Yeah.
come back and support you all.
Yeah, they
and
need
do the
support.
things.
They need, especially after COVID, like they need support. Especially kids that were in school prior to COVID that are coming back that don't have the resources. This is helping them.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
You're
and,
welcome.
And it's nice that we made it through that time.
Yes, it is.
Were you still coming to work? And
Yes, I went to work the whole pandemic.
yeah, still has to operate, right?
Yes, still
Okay.
have to operate.
Yep. Thank you so much. And where are you from?
I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, okay. The big Richmond,
The
Virginia.
big Richmond.
Okay. You ever come down to 757?
I did. I used to play for Lou Williams.
Oh, okay.
So I used to
Oh,
come to Lou
okay.
Williams, Hampton Roads a lot.
Yeah. That was a competitive league, I'm sure. So if you were playing, you must have been good.
Yeah, I was okay.
Yeah. I did a little bit here in the 70s back then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But until I found out a center at 6'5", not in college, no.
Why?
Because
Well,
back then, everybody was starting to grow.
they were all 7 feet tall.
7 feet tall. The girls were tall.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? What's your name?
I'm Denise Spencer.
Yeah, and she was one of the speakers here on the program tonight. And tell us what's your job here?
So my job here is a student experience coordinator, and what I do is curate and innovate experiences for the students. Everything from if they've got mold in the shower, I create cleaning kits for them, to hearing their complaints and connecting them with the powers that be that they need to talk to working with alumni. So my whole job is about curating experience for students.
Oh, and that mold thing is good to hear about, especially
sir.
with the issues that are going on at Howard University.
Yes, that's right.
So it's good to know that it's being addressed here,
Yes,
because
I
I
mean-
did see a story where it was some issues here,
Yes,
just
sir.
like Hampton and all the other
Yes,
universities.
sir. I mean, and it has to do a lot with the time, the weather changing,
The climate, and yeah.
and the rooms being empty. And
Right.
so what I do, a typical day in the life of what I do is a student might come in and say, hey, I have mold on the shower. And what I do is try to anticipate the issues that are going to come up. So we created some cleaning kits that have, just some gloves and some sponges and bleach and a brand new shower curtain in it.
Okay.
So in the meantime, I say, hey, this is what, the facilities team is doing to rectify the situation. But in the meantime, we're here for you, and here's a cleaning kit and things like that. And that's been really great part of my job. I'm really
That's good to
enjoying
hear, and I'm glad I got that on, recorded that so I can pass that on with the other issues going on. Don't want people to think we're not doing what we're supposed to
Sure.
do.
Well, one of the ways they really can help is by helping us with the pantry. So the Panther Pantry is about to be ready. I think probably about 4 weeks we'll be ready to have students begin to make orders. But it's to help fight food insecurity for
Okay.
students on campus.
So how would people help that don't live in this area?
You
There
could
might be
donate-
some alums in
you could
California.
Donate anything. Donate canned goods. donate gift cards so we can go get things from Food Lion or Walmart. We're trying to stop for necessities. Now the students can't cook in their rooms, so things like microwave meals or frozen foods like Hot Pockets and things like that. And again, we want students to eat healthy, so don't hesitate to send healthy food. We'll take that too. But we just want to fight food insecurity on campus and use that as a way to say, hey, we still want to curate a holistic experience for Panthers on campus.
Indeed, and that's the college life, because it was like that in the 70s when I was here.
That's right.
You know, it's one of those things you just have to learn how to adapt.
Yes, sir.
You know, but get that education,
Yeah.
and the next step, you won't have to worry about this.
That's right. That's right.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
No problem.
Take care.
Thanks
Have
for
a great
coming.
day.
You too.
Thanks for what you do at our
Yes,
university.
of course. Thank you.
Oh, and by the way, she's from
I
757.
sure am. I'm from Chesapeake.
And
I
went to Indian
Indian River High School while Jimmy Fry was the president there. And
Yeah.
my bishop is Bishop K.W. Brown.
Jimmy Fry is a cousin of mine by marriage.
Really?
His wife, who passed away, was my first cousin.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, small
Wow.
world, right?
Yeah, this is a small world.
And he's the same one that the comedian imitated.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was he
yeah.
there when you were there?
Mr. Fry?
No, the what's the comedian?
What's his name?
Not for real. Farrell.
Yeah, Shayna Farrow.
Yeah, Farrell. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay Farrow.
Jay Farrow.
So, fun fact, Jay and Shayna Farrow lived in my neighborhood. I used to ride to school with Shayna every day when Jay was just her little brother at the time.
Yeah, was he cutting up then?
I mean, he was funny. Yeah, he was funny, but he wasn't the Jay Farrow that we know now.
Not
so,
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it was fun. I graduated in 2002, though.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
thank you.
Take care.
All right.
It's been a pleasure. Hope to see you again.
Yes, yes, sir.
All right, now we still have plenty of bags here. We'll see what we're going to do. It's hard getting the word out through campus. They sent out a blast, and we really don't know how many students are here from the Hampton Roads area. I think, well, they might know. I think that's why we have so many bags. I think we did get a count, and it's just a matter of getting them out here. But if we're not taking them back home, so we'll probably end up giving them to any students that might need them. So this is Slim here from the Slim Nation right here on the campus, the beautiful campus of Virginia Union University, and representing the NAA-VUU Mary Red Alumni Chapter of Hampton Roads. So I want to make that clear. We're here representing the Alumni Chapter of Hampton Roads, and we are giving back. And we challenge all the other alumni or the alumni chapters around, in and around Hampton Roads.
Jordan Parker, how you doing? SGA president here.
She's the what?
The SGA president.
Oh, okay,
President
yeah, I
Parker,
want to talk
how
to
you
you. How are you? What
good.
year are you?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior, so you can really tell us about your experience here. So
Yeah.
how has it been here?
My experience has been pretty good for the most part. You know, of course, with the minor issues that we have all the time. But
Yeah.
aside from that, Union has been probably the best thing that has ever happened to me. So,
Could you? I'll pull mine up. Okay. So and so you've been here 4 years, and so you experienced last couple of years the COVID situation. Did you have to go to virtual learning, or
I
were
did.
you the one?
Last year, all of my classes were virtual, and for me, because I'm a mass comm major, that's kind of difficult because we do a lot of hands-on stuff.
Right.
And so it was a learning curve, but I think some of the classes really helped being virtual because most of them were like writing based anyway. So that really helped. And then like my advisor, Miss Heidi Wilson, she kind of helped me too throughout the school year as well. So that was really good.
Okay, well, and college life is all about being on campus, right?
Yeah.
So that little period you were off, I guess you just said it was kind of awkward, especially with your major.
Yeah, it was, but because I'm an RA, I was still here. We did have students, it just wasn't as many students as we would have during a normal school year.
Right, it was still open, they just had a lot of safety measures
Restrictions,
and
yeah.
restrictions and everything like that. So will this be your last year? I know sometimes you can be a senior
Yeah,
a
this
few
is my
years,
last
but
year.
okay.
Yeah.
So any plans or continuing your education, or?
I've really thought about going to grad school. I just don't know what for yet because my major is mass comm, so I'm still trying to find which route I should take if I want to get a master's in mass comm or maybe go to marketing, entrepreneurship, stuff like that. And then also I did think about just going straight into the workforce as well because I have a focus in PR. I want to work with a PR agency when I graduate. So hopefully either one of those routes will lead to something good.
Okay. Well, the last thing I'm going to say, you know, the HBCU life, and you hear about people talk about there's nothing like it. And sometimes it's a little different for students that are here now to really feel that. A lot of that comes later on. But there is a sense of pride while you're here on campus, especially when you're here 4 years and something about Union just gets in your soul, you know. But after you leave here, believe me, it's going to grow. That pride and everything is going to grow a little bit more.
I tell people all the time, my first intention was never to come to Union, but I'm glad that I did.
Yeah. So what was the first dorm you stayed in?
Mid-Vicar.
Mid-Vicar. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Well, it was here when I was here, so it was.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
No
and you give your name and your title again.
My name is Joyden Lyons Parker, and I serve as the 87th SGA president.
Okay, so pretty active.
Yes.
In what you're doing. All right. God bless you and continue to do what you do, and much success to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the interview. Bye bye. Okay, we're gonna go off right now, and we appreciate you watching. And please support your HBCUs through your alumni. If you're not a member of the alumni, please find one in your area and join one. If you went to Union and you're in, say, California and it doesn't have an alumni association, join the one from your hometown. And we have the connectability now through the social media and Zoom and everything like that. So you can be just as involved in California here in the 757 or wherever your hometown is. If you went to Union, find a alumni association and join, support them financially and in any way that you can. We appreciate it. And thanks for everybody for coming. So we're going to be here until we can get these bags given away. They might not go to all 8. And there's Dennis Riddick, who is our chapter president. So hardworking for his alma mater. He's a member of 8 Alpha. I'm sorry, I got interrupted. He's a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha. So, all right. We thank you so much and have a great day.
Absolutely. Looking forward to